Hello everyone. Welcome to the recap of the second round. I had an interesting Italian game. Let's go over the game and see what happened. So, I did not know about my opponent much. He seemed like a young guy, 2195 rated player. To be honest, yesterday's my opponent was 2200. It's not easy to win against anyone. Everyone seems like knows how to play chess. Anyway, so I after yesterday's game, I decided that I will be playing much more carefully and take my opponents very seriously. So I was taking this game seriously. We went for Italian. I don't play Italian very often, but I thought it would be a good choice. So d3 bishop c5. We played very fast. This is a very well-known opening line. a5 h3 and bishop b6. In this position, I think Corona against Niemann, they had this exact variation. I think in that game also, White took and played Bishop E3. So Bishop E3, Rook E3. I think this was the critical line. D5, Knight D2, D4, Rook E1, DC, BC, Queen D3, and I think Queen B3. So this is the main line. I mean, I don't know if it was mainline or not, but I did remember such a game. But my opponent played knight to e7, just trying to maneuver his knight to g6. I think it's a little bit slow here. I played knight d2, knight g6, and d4, ed, cd, and well, I got the center, and this is a very pleasant position for white. However, still it is not easy to improve. But my opponent here plays the move king h8. I felt like it was too slow, and I went for queen b3, attacked e6 and b7. So he went queen d7, and this position queen b7 cannot be played because of rook b8 trap. Therefore, I played rook c1 with the idea that next move if I take, I can move my queen to c6. So here a4 move was very interesting, and I was planning to take on b7, rook b8, queen c6, queen c6, rook c6, rook b2, and rook a3. I was very proud with this move, and I thought there was no way to defend c7 and a4. For instance, if black plays knight d8, there is rook c4, and a4 is hanging. And if I mean, I didn't see any other move, but the angel says, you know what, give up the c7 and go for activity, and this is just equal. I'm surprised. So maybe after a4, I would have thought a little bit and changed my mind and not take b7, but that was my initial plan. Queen c2, by the way, works here fine, and the position is better for white. However, my opponent goes for b6. I thought after b6, c7 square is weak, and I need to attack by playing queen c2. So c5, dc, bc, knight c4. Here I was sure that my position is much better, and I was very optimistic. Also, my opponent spent quite a lot of time at this point. I think he had 18 minutes against 1 hour. And I was thinking that here he should have played rook a6, defend d6. But after e5, what I was calculating, knight d5, and here ed is apparently very strong. Move knight d3, f3, and this position is winning. But I wasn't sure after rook a6 that I could sacrifice e3. I mean, I might have done it, but I thought first let him play rook a6, then I was gonna think. Instead, he played queen c7, which was expected. I was threatening knight b6 move. So queen c7 he did play, and apparently e5 was a very strong move. e5, knight d5. Oh, the same idea. ed, knight d3, f takes e3. Wow. However, after knight d6, I saw that I get this position, and it is very hard to defend c5 for black. I mean, this position is better for white. However, it seems like exchange sacrifice would have allowed me to have completely winning position. yeah, d6 pawn is so strong. Let's say if black plays queen c6. Oh, I have knight g5. Wow. Okay. Nice idea to know. But this I've been aiming for knight d6, queen d6 e5, so I didn't think much, and we went for this position. And here I played queen c3. I thought it would be nice if we trade the queens and I win the pawn. The best defense would have been knight f4, queen f6, gf. Rook takes c4. Maybe h4 first. H4, e5, rook takes c5, and white is obviously better, but still it's not easy to win. Queen c3's idea was that if I took a c5 immediately, he had queen b2. Therefore, I played queen c3 first, forcing him to move his queen. That was my thought. But he went for e5. I took c5, e4, rook e4, and he played queen b2. Here I went for queen c2, forcing the queen trade, or queen has to move back. Rook d1, queen d7, rook d1. Here I was trying to get better. I was trying to locate my rook in the best possible square. So here he goes queen f5, and I offer another trade. I was sure that he was not gonna trade the queens, and in this position he lost on time. He spent his last 2 minutes or 1 minute, and he didn't notice that his time ran out. So but he was telling me that he was planning to play queen h5, but after queen h5 I can play rook c5, queen h6, knight g5. This position is totally winning. Anyways, so it was a nice smooth win for me after yesterday's round, and I hope to play good chess tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are at.